Hi, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Okirhie. I'm a participant of Nigeria. I'm also a student of the Guided School, batch 120. I want to give a talk on the ideology of how works, the rules and regulations guiding, regulating the benefits that we can obtain from and also talk about the risk in Now let's go straight to the point. What is MMM? MMM is simply Mavrodi Mundai movement, or you can say it is Mavrodi Mundai movement. It is a social network that connects people who are willing and able to donate money between participants, between themselves. Now, it is a community that allows one to transfer money directly between participants. There's no central account where money is kept. It is not a bank. So you will not be afraid if your money might get lost or might be hijacked by fraudsters. It is never a bank. It is not a financial institution. Now, if you may care to know some facts about I would gladly tell you that has covered over 200 million members worldwide, and it has spread out to about 118 countries all over the world. It is also the largest donation exchange network in the world. It may interest you to know that in 1994, had 1/3 of the entire cash in Russia. It was recently reported that the Bitcoin prices are being driven up by what? Because of We are also in a community that helps to build people, it helps to make people become financially free. That is the goal of And what is the brain behind What is the idea? It is a system where we create a fair financial system where money will no longer be a problem. Creating a platform where there will be no need to go to the banks to borrow money to execute financial projects. Is meant to eradicate poverty. It is a network that bridges the gap between the rich and the poor. Now, let's look at how works. How does this system work? Is a community of people, as I said earlier. It is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and also benevolence. What is Mavro? Mavro is the internal currency of the system. Mavro's amount will start growing from the moment of deposit at a rate of 30% per month. The calculation of interest occurs twice a week, which is on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. This sum in Mavro shows how much you can request yourself. Still on how works, most people ask, where does this 30% come from? There is no rate in In after you donate money, you get rewarded with Mavro. Mavro is an index of your tribute to the development of the community, and therefore it grows. This index grows at the rate of 30% per month. It is just a technical term. Programmers can adjust this growth rate of Mavro at any moment. The amount of Mavro and its growth rate can be decreased or increased or stopped or invariably cancelled. Now let's look at the 30% earning cycle. You can see the demonstrations there. We have this as the provide app quota, where you provide app. That means you deposit the money and someone else receive the money. That person places an order to get the money, and you in turn you pay the money to that person, and you have to take out your profits, return back to the PHQ, or take all the money you've earned, the money you put in, there's the interest rate that come into that accrued, and you replenish it again, and that is the circle. That is the earning circle. And still on how MMM works, we want to tell you of the benefits that you can get from MMM. See, MMM offers a mutual aid program with 30% growth per month for your donations. And so therefore, we can benefit from what we call registration bonus. After having registered and making the first donation, the participant receives a bonus in the amount of $20, $50, $100. $20 if you do make a donation from $50 to $499. And if you make a donation ranging from $500 to $2,999, then you'll be entitled to earn a $50 registration bonus. And if you do above that, you get a registration bonus of $100. Now, still on the benefits of MMM, you can benefit from the referral program. Referral bonuses are being paid in MMM. When you refer someone, you get paid 10% from the amount deposited or PH'd by that your referrer. Now, you can also benefit by becoming a manager, becoming a guider, just as we are undergoing the school right now. You become a guider by finishing the 10-day school online and earn manager's bonus. Managers of the MMM community can create their own multi-level structures and get a bonus from each of the donation every participant in their structures make. Now, this is a multi-level bonus because a manager can have his own leader bonus or his own leader whose rank is higher than him. Manager's bonus varies depending on the level in the structure. Still on the benefits, this is just a schematic diagram showing you the rates at which managers benefit. Now, the first level referrer in the system, as a guider, you will get 30% of their contributions, and on the second level you get 1%, the third level 0.5%, and so on and so forth. Now, what are the risks behind MMM, or what are the risks in MMM? And as you can see there, you said beware, be aware of all the risk. MMM tells you the truth. MMM unveils the truth, the risk behind itself. Now, if you check closely, you say MMM is a community for peer-to-peer money exchange, because MMM only redistributes money between its participants, connecting a donator to a recipient. Therefore, in order that the mutual aid process may be beneficial and not be stopped. The number of participants donating money should generally increase, so the community constantly works to improve the reliability of the mechanism of mutual assistance. However, it may happen that those who have donated money will not receive it back. Donate only your spare money. That is what MMM tells you. You shouldn't donate your life earning. Donate what you feel you can be able to assist someone with. However, for many years of operation, we had proven the system's reliability, and MMM have implemented various mechanisms to make donation exchange process more stable and beneficial. You can see there's a mechanism built in MMM to prevent the system from being crashing. It may interest you to know that when the number of people or participants who are providing help are becoming less in percentage than the people who are getting help, it may lead to crash. So the system built in to tackle this kind of issue is called the pause mode. The pause mode pauses, regulates this kind of problem occurring in the system. Now, the community building and development program. Now, in this community, we have to undergo some tasks, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly, sometimes monthly tasks. In order to promote MMM, we have to join in the community building and development scheme. Now, we have to look at the rules guiding MMM. Rule number 1, do not have a multiple account. Do not create 2 accounts for yourselves. The penalty for doing that is being blocked. You will be permanently blocked. Now, rule number 2, do not share email or bank details with other participants, other members. The penalty for this also is to be blocked. Now, rule number 3, do not delay in payment or paying for your order. If you do that, you will be blocked also. Rule number 4, do not edit your bank details or change your password less than 15 days before getting help. The penalty for this is that you have to be delayed for a period of 2 weeks, 14 days. Now, rule number 5, do not click on the I refuse to make payment button for more than once a month. This will lead to blockage. Now, rule number 6, do not make deposits or fail to attach proof of payment. Most people do make payments. After making payments, they forget to upload their proof of payment. In order not to allow your PO, personal office, to be blocked, when you make payments instantly, when you got your alert or you get your teller, you have to screenshot and or snap the teller and upload your teller online. And rule number 7, do not fail to confirm your payment. If you do not confirm the payment someone have made to you, you will be blocked invariably. Rule number 8, do not allow your family members to PH more than you. If they have more than the amount you PH to donate, let them do it through your PO or tell them to register through your guidance link. The penalty for this is being blocked. Now, rule number 9, which is the last, always remember to write your letter of happiness after every GH, after every withdrawal.